to Hi there now. Let me show you what I found about the Maps Marker plugin. And let me tell you from the very beginning that I'm using Professional Pro version, and the only reason why I will show you later. Of course, you can use the light or free version of this plugin, but there is one small feature that I find very useful about the Pro version, but about this a little bit later. Okay, so for example, we have a post, different post, and you want, for example, Daniel's first post. Okay, and let's have a look at that. So, for example, like this, and we want to eliminate this image, for example, or even better, to create a third post. Yeah, that would be even better. Okay, we go in here and add new post. Okay, so let's add a new post here, and then call it third post. Okay, we'll add some content here, and what we want to do is to place a map here, marker pointing, for example, to New York City. Okay, so what we want to do here, first we want to publish this post and just leave it alone. It doesn't matter whether it's published or not. But what we want to do is to go to Maps Marker Pro. You see what I'm doing? I'm just hovering over that. And what I want to do is to add a new marker. Okay? So I'm clicking that, add new marker. I give it a name like Daniel's first marker. Okay? Put it capitalized. Enter location. I want to do it New York City. Okay? New York City, or we put coordinates. So latitude, longitude, and provide exact location if you wish. Then you may want to do that like 100% width, or you may put it like it's recommended 640 pixels. It's up to you and up to your theme that you're using. And then zoom level, you see now it's 11, but we can do like 15, for example. You see it's more detailed, or we can use 3, it's less detailed. So let's stop at 11, and it was layer, not assigned to layer. We'll talk about it a little later, but right now let's focus on marker. So control box to base maps overlays hidden, collapsed. So we want to play with that. So you see hidden, no sign here, collapsed, assigned here was all those functions that you know better what they mean, because I don't know honestly, and that's not my business. Expanded, always expanded. Okay, so by default it's collapsed. You may want to choose from different icons to point to New York, like airport, road map, whatever. You may study, or you may want to add a little bit of description here. Okay. Also, you may want to open pop-up like this one. You see always on, or we may hide it. So whenever people click on the pop-up, it will appear here. What else? What else? Actually, nothing else here. We are pretty much ready. Let's click publish. Okay. Remember that we created a post before, and what we want to do is to insert this map into that post. And there are two ways of doing that. First way is immediately to grab this shortcode. Okay, we just grab it and just copy that and go to our favorite post that we want to insert this map into. So third post, let's click edit, and here I'm gonna show you two options. Just underneath or above, wherever you'd like to insert your map, you just paste the code. Or if it's code node here, you go to this add map icon button, click that, and you will see all maps available. For now we have only one, so just highlight that and click insert map, and in essence it's doing the same as I've done before, just pasting the code in here. So no difference, but different ways. Okay, let's click update, and yeah, once updated, let's click view post, and let's click it in a new, open in a new tab, and see what happens. Voila, we have it here. And remember, we're choosing collapsed icon. So let's click that, and we've got some description here. So that's the way of inserting single map into the post. Now let's create one more marker. Okay, so we just created a marker, so we want to add new marker, and in this case will be second marker. Okay, we want to provide a location like, I don't know, for example, Seattle, Washington. Okay, actually that's pretty much that. So for Seattle, let's do that, why not? I like this icon with champagne, bottle of champagne, and let's click publish. Okay, so we've got it published. What we want to do, we want to create a new layer. Okay, and the new layer will unite different or several markers. Okay, so let me show you that. For example, add new layer here. Let's click this button. We call it first Daniel's layer. Enter location. It doesn't matter which location you put here, but for example, if we talk about the United States, you may put something in between Seattle and New York, or just whatever location you wish to be here, or by default is Vienna, Austria, but of course you may want to choose it to something, to change it for something else. Well, I will put, I don't know, let's put Kansas City. Okay, Kansas City, Missouri. Okay. Next step, we want, you see these markers underneath the layer? We want to create multi-layer map. Okay, and we want to add, one moment please, one moment. Yes, first of all we want to publish this layer. Okay, it's published. Yes, so we've got this as well, the shortcode for this layer. And next step, we want to add, and actually it's added by default, Daniel first marker and second marker. Okay, so let's create a new post and just insert this shortcode. Let's just highlight it. Let's just copy that, and let's go to post and create a new post. And let's call it Daniel's first layer post. We may insert it or paste it here or add from map. And as you see, we have this layer here as well. So we may add it from clicking that button. You see that in essence it's doing the same. So we just click add map and go into layer. Layer is a collection of markers, okay? And insert map and click publish. Then once it's published, we want to go to see post. So we have this post, and you see underneath this layer we have our two created markers. So whenever I click on this first marker, you see automatically pops up here with the description that we provided. Whenever I click on second marker, it goes to Seattle and provides a description for that. Okay, so New York, Seattle. Okay. We may choose a different level of detailization of zoom level or dimensions for this, for markers and layers, but in essence it works like this. Markers are single locations and layers are collection of markers. Okay. If you have any questions, of course, we may talk later, but actually that's it. Thank you for watching.